I'm a little extra exhausted this evening. We have had a long day and we got home from seeing Scream 7 not too long ago. So I am going to just do a how is your person in separation, no contact feeling about your connection. Let's say. Okay. The Three of Swords. The Two of Cups. And the Nine of Pentacles. That Nine of Pentacles is a little rude. We'll get there. Okay, but it kind of makes sense and I can understand. So, let's see here. How is your person in no contact, separation, feeling for your connection? They're having a very difficult time with it at this present moment. The Three of Swords is showing me where this person has really been reflecting heavily on the past and the heartbreak, the pain, the times that you have had to defend yourself in this connection. I'm seeing a lot of reality on just how much hurt you could potentially have had through these experiences with this person. And the reality is setting in for them of just how deeply you've been feeling as they begin to really finally allow themselves to feel a lot of the feelings that you have had and they have been trying to keep in a box. I'm just seeing these feelings being difficult for this person to try to process and experience, as the last time they did, it did not work out well. This person had a lot of pain, a lot of heartbreak that came after they experienced these types of feelings and actually allowed themselves to experience them, enjoy them, and share them. And so it's a defense mechanism. It's a protection sort of an energy, although it can lead to be a self-sabotaging one, especially the more you continue to have a difficult time trusting people. Just because some people can't be trusted doesn't mean they all can't be. And so that's something that, you know, the more you connect with someone, the more you build a bond, the more you grow comfort and security, the more their words and their alignments stay in action, the easier it is for you to feel secure, to believe in them, to have the confidence in them that builds that trust and that belief. Okay? So I'm seeing this as being a reality that this person is really coming to a sense of awakening to. I see where this is something that you have mastered. Looks to me like over the last few years being really significant, but even as early as recently, you know, this could be something that you really kind of just awaken to as well. Your person feels sort of one step behind you, but the two of you are looking to me like you are coming into alignment though, and you know what, I would just be as bold as to say that you already are, but we're gonna get there. So I'm seeing this person just having a very difficult time right now, realizing the weight of the feelings that you have felt, they have caused, you have caused, even in your own ways, because I do see where, you know, darling, this is just where I say that sometimes we have to be a little real and honest with ourselves and say, maybe I could have articulated that this way. Maybe that wasn't personal towards me and my fear just heard it that way, or my anxiety thought that it could have sworn that it heard that person say this. And maybe that wasn't the case. Or, you know, maybe I could have talked about that at a time when my person was in a better place to really hear me, or maybe when you were just in a better place to actually communicate, you know? So I'm just seeing a lot of focus around the awareness to the pain that has been caused in the connection and in the separation. So moving forward, the Two of Cups is showing me where this person is focused on the two of you coming back together into a connection. I do see where this person is wanting to start to build and grow some sort of a bond with you. I do see where the two of you already have something established in some sense, shape, or form. I say that because for some of you, this is a more indirect sort of a connection. I'm just seeing where you and this person really haven't explored much of a deeper deeper romantic relationship. So it looks to me as though for some of you, there is maybe a little bit more depth that needs to be created here as far as establishing a bond goes. But for the vast majority of you, you already have a connection with this person, and they are looking to actually actively experience that again, grow it, and actually allow it to have a potential of reaching the possibility that it has. So I'm just seeing where it looks to me like this person is looking at it as it's only a matter of time. I just looked down and that clock just caught me like, yep, clock's ticking. It's a matter of time. As I'm watching the timer just ticking, and I'm thinking, wow, this is taking me so long to get here and get to the point and get through this reading, and it's going to be a little bit longer. But what's hitting me is the feeling of this is taking me a long time, and I don't know how much patience these people are going to have for me, and I feel like I just want to spit it out. And so I'm seeing this person feeling very much that way right now in their own independence and autonomy, and this time that they're really allowing themselves to focus on them and grow and heal and realize and even see where, a lot of the reasons why they lacked really taking action and making the effort had a lot to do with their past fears and their past holding them back, and there honestly really was nothing to be afraid of. But sometimes you don't know that until you do it, and you realize sometimes it just takes that experience to affirm for you. Sometimes you just know, and sometimes you have to experience it to know. And so I see this person really realizing that as they have been going through this awakening and their own healing journey. And you know what, in all honesty, I'm going to hold your hand while I say there's so much left here. I'm very happy that you and this person have had what separation or separations, because for some of you, this looks like a lot of back and forth and hot and cold energy. I see why it was significant, and the pull away and the not yet, etc., because this person really had a lot to do on their own journey, just as much as you had your own things as well. And the two of you were just not on the same page up until now. Earlier I mentioned there being some rude energy with this Nine of Pentacles. I am also seeing this person feeling feelings around hoping that you are single, you are in your independence, and that you are not entertaining any other connections, which I say rude because, well, as much as okay, you can hope that and everything. I also feel like you should be able to be open and not just be waiting and hoping on one singular person. I feel as though it is healthy to continue to focus on your life, be who you are, and love the things that you love, and continue to grow your passions in your own life, and build and be open. And if you would like to, in that openness, keep a specific spot in your heart a little to the left and the back for one particular person that just so happens to get to skip the line if they come in, that's okay, But that doesn't mean that you have to only just be solely dedicated and focused on Ted. If his name is Ted, bonus points for you. Here's the thing. Sometimes I like to give energies random names. It's just for fun. But let's finish off and go to the Judgment card, because back to the two of you being on the same page, I see where this person is having the realization in that the two of you truly have been on the same page. You're just reading different books is all that's been going on. You're both on the same page number. I'm on page 111. What page are you on? 111? Well, then why is what we're feeling and seeing and communicating about differently? Then why can we not meet in the middle? Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I thought we were reading this book. And next thing you know, you're grabbing one book and leaving the library. And that's where I see you and this person being at, is finally seeing that you need to have the communication that opens the door for forgiveness and allows to release that awkward energy. And it will take a little bit of time. It will take some understanding. It will take a lot of patience. but it will be worth it. If for absolutely nothing else, the clarity and closure. Okay. So I see where both you and this person are realizing that you have been just focusing on communicating about two different things out of fear of communicating about the one thing that you want to communicate on. And that is releasing yourself of anything that maybe you need to give yourself forgiveness for, forgiveness of others and things in your past that have been holding you back, that have been keeping you in fear, that have been maybe feeding limiting beliefs, etc., and allowing yourself to finally experience a deeper connection that has roots to it, that has longevity, and that has a sense of peace to it.